योगी महादेव योगी महादेव आदि अनंत शिव महाबली शिव महाबली शिव.
Namaste, Sitaram, pleasant good morning. Welcome to another segment of Rudraaya. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome to Rudraaya, and we hope that from here on you'll join us every week on Rudraaya. For those of you who join us every week, we thank you for tuning in with us, and we look forward to seeing you one of these days at Maharudradev Mandir. The Mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 48 in Scarborough. So without further ado, we'll now join our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma, for a religious message. Enjoy.
से बोले श्री उमापति महादेव की जय, जगदम्बे माता की जय. So over this self in this last part here to just explain a little bit about the Divine Mata. And so before we look at this essential teacher himself, we glorify the Divine Mata in a beautiful bhajan.
उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी, पर उसकी जरूरत क्या होगी. हे माँ तेरी सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी, क्या होगी. उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी. इंसान तो क्या देवता भी आंचल में पली तेरी. हे स्वादेही सी दुनिया में कर्मों की तली तेरी. ममता ही लुटाई किसकी नहीं, ओ ममता ही लुटाई किसकी नयन. ऐसी कोई सूरत क्या होगी. हे माँ तेरी सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी, क्या होगी. उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी. क्यों तू पहचानाए दुखियों की, क्यों गम की गदा बरसी. ये हाथ दुआओं वाले रहती ही सदा सर पे. तू है तू अंधेरे पट में हमें, ओ तू है तू अंधेरे पट में हमें. सूरज की जरूरत क्या होगी. हे माँ तेरी सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी, क्या होगी. उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी.
अपाराय साराय सर्वकारिण्ये ख्यात्यै वोत्तैव कृष्णाय धूम्राय सरतं नमः. बोलो श्री जगदम्बे माता की जय. There are many different methods itself on how we will glorify the divine. We sing bhajans, we sing kirtanams, we have stutis, we have stotras, we have all of these different verses themselves that glorifies the most benign, benevolent essence of all quintessence, Lord itself that is enshrined in this holy altar. And in song it tells us indeed that is there any one of us who can safely say that we have truly itself seen God? Well, blessed indeed is to anyone itself who has seen God itself. There are many that make claim that they have actually seen God. It is said that Vivekananda himself, he was asked this question that have you seen God? And he says that no. Although he had mastered all of these holy scriptures, Ramakrishna Paramhans was asked the same question and indicated that yes, that I have seen God, and it's only I was a simple person who had no knowledge. But when I saw God and envisioned God himself, he blessed me itself. Devotees, it is said in this Kali Yuga, it's not necessary for us to see God, to see the physical form. What would happen if the dear Lord himself, Sri Ganesh comes, or Mata Amba, Jagadamba comes and manifests himself right in front of us? Chances are, each and every one of us might just run out of the entire building itself. Devotees, the same. Suffice it to say, it is not necessary. The poet himself indicates that you don't have to go here, there, and everywhere looking itself for God. Because if you truly, really and truly want to see God, then you will look at the faces of your parents. You will look at the faces of them, of the elders, and you will see God itself within them. You want to see God and look at God itself within a newborn babe, meaning there's total innocence itself that is enshrined from there. So then if God itself is within these individuals, then where has the godly quality itself gone? Has it gone? Devotees, no. It is not gone. It's just that we ourselves do not know the value of what it carries and that how it is right within each and every one of us. Devotees, we have to understand that the Lord himself is blessing us in all different manner. He's blessing us right now with sunshine. Many of us, we are looking for this ray itself of sunshine. Lord himself is blessing us. He's ever watchful of what we truly need and will fulfill only what we truly need itself in life. You know, there was a priest, one pandit, and so he lived in a very rural, very poor area, and so really and truly they lived in a dirt hut. And so every day, even chanting of his mantra, whatever little dakshina he would get would just be barely enough to feed his family. They didn't have any animals itself also. Now next door to him, there was this man, they call us Seth. Seth means a very rich man. And so this rich man had more than 1,000 cows itself. So he was the main supplier itself of milk that was supplied the entire village. But this rich man himself was a conjuice. Anybody know what a conjuice is? A miser. They count and they count and they build their bank account and they never spend one penny. If they have to spend a penny, do we really have to spend this penny? No, I could save this penny. I would not even buy a water. I will wait till I go home and drink water. So this is called a conjuice. And there's another name that is given in our scriptures. They call them mucky juice. Mucky juice means they are more bad than a miserly person. Meaning that if they are eating something, a fly comes, they will squeeze the fly out and get the fly out because they don't want fly to even take what they have. Anyway, so this man was like mucky juice, he's called. Okay? But he was very greedy. So because he had all the cows, he would sell his milk itself for great profit, greater profit, even what you couldn't afford, and you know was too much, but people had no choice. And on top of that, he would mix the milk itself with water. I remember long ago, had a discussion with the milk boy. I said, wait, first day you come, you promise me I'll see nice milk. Next day, the milk looking watery. Next week again, more watery. Are you mixing water in it? He said, yes, pondered. From next week, I said, make sure and give me pure milk, not watery milk. Devotees, so this man himself would do this. So because of that, he grew, because he was the only milk provider in the village. And this priest himself would go and he would beg of him, and he said that, who are you? Why should I give you something? What makes you so special? The priest said that, oh, you are right. And so whatever meager offering he attained, he would save it up and he would go and he would buy. He couldn't afford a whole pint of milk or a jug of milk. He could only afford just enough to feed his family. And so this priest himself, he had ultimate faith itself in God, and he would pray to God that, Lord, it seems that, everything that I do it in your name, but it doesn't seem that I am prospering. But that's okay, Lord. I know that you have something greater willed for me. And so it is said that one day itself that this man, the neighbor itself who had 1,000 cows, one day this priest was in his field tending to himself, and 10 of the cow itself got away from the rich man's field and it went over by the poor man. So the rich man, when he saw it, he sent his employees to go and bring back his 10 cows. They went and they brought it back. The next day, same thing happened. These 10 cows, same 10 cows, they go back again by this priest, by this pandit's home. So then the rich man is saying, listen, something is wrong here. Bring back these cows here, please. They brought it back. The next day, same thing happened again. These 10 cows, they don't know how they're getting away and they're going back. So then the rich man said, listen, put a bigger barricade. These cows are not going to get away anymore. These are mine, and that is it. Next day, don't know how it happened. The employees, they were scared because when they watched, these same 10 cows were back by the priest's house. Then the rich man came over and said towards the priest, he said, listen, I don't know if you work in some kind of obia or prayer. I really and truly don't know what you're doing. But it seems that these 10 cows and these same 10 cows, they have a likeness to you. And you know what? Just because of that, you keep these 10 cows. I have over 1,000. Devotees, this young man, this priest was so happy. And he took these 10 cows itself and he took care of them. And these 10 cows themselves multiplied themselves. They brought forth so much milk. It is said that he himself went into business starting to sell milk. Devotees, as time went by, these 10 cows became 1,000. And pretty soon, the priest itself was selling more milk than a rich man. It came to such a point that a rich man came towards this priest and said, listen, why don't you come and take over my business? So you see what I tell you about faith itself in God and not expecting any reward? Well, if you have faith itself like this priest, then all itself becomes yours. Devotees, these are the simple things itself in life that we have to understand. When we look at Shri Durga, we look at Shri Mata Saraswati, we look at Shri Mata Lakshmi herself, we understand that this is Mother. And so Mother herself gives us all towards the child. We are not saying anything bad about Father. Father is busy sometime in work. But Mother is called as nurturer. And so it is said that in Hinduism, that is God masculine or is God feminine. Suffice it to say, God is both. Tvameva mata chapita tvameva bandhu chasaka tvameva. That God is mother, God is father, God is comes as friend, as Krishna. God comes as brother. God comes in different forms. The idea is for you to understand. In conclusion, Teri sharan aaye dekho hai ambe mata, o mata teri sharan aaye dekho hai ambe mata.
तेरी शरण आए देखो हे अम्बे माता
चारों दिशा से भक्ति के पीराए, ओ माता तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता।
तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता।
तू जो कहे माँ वो सब सुनेंगे, दिन रात तेरी पूजा करेंगे। सुख हो या दुख हो हम सब सहेंगे, हर हाल तेरी भक्ति करेंगे। भक्तों के पीरा, भक्तों के पीरा हरने वाली माँ, कोटि कोटि प्रणाम। ओ माता तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता।
तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता।
चारों दिशा से भक्ति आशा से भक्तों के पीराए, ओ माता तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता।
तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता।
तीनों लोकों की तू दानी है माँ, अंतर्यामी है तू ज्ञानी है माँ। सुख दे के दुख का हरण करो माँ, सब जन की अर्चन याहन करो माँ। दुनिया के रक्षा, दुनिया के रक्षा करने वाली माँ, रोशन कहे तेरा नाम। ओ माता तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता। तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता, देखो हे अम्बे माता, देखो हे अम्बे माता।
My dear viewers, would like to thank you for coming out and celebrating our 1-year anniversary at Maharudradev Mandir. Many of you attended our 7-session Gyan Yagna, and what an amazing event it was. So thank you very much for attending, and we hope to see you soon at Maharudradev Mandir. Upcoming, we have our Ganesh Visarjan boat cruise that is going to take place on Sunday, September 20th. Unfortunately, we did not get a chance to advertise the cruise on Rudraaya because the tickets were sold out many weeks ago. So we do apologize for those of you who wanted to attend but could not get tickets. We promise that next year is going to be much bigger and most of you will be able to attend. We'll now join our sponsors for some messages.
Durham is where you will find experienced doctors and therapists serving the Durham region for over 10 years. Our friendly and highly trained treatment team diagnose and treat a wide variety of injuries and pain. We will manage your care with your family doctor and specialists and bill directly to your insurance company. We are conveniently located at 1031 Brock Road in Pickering. Flexible appointment hours are available. Please call us at 905-428-1266 to book an appointment. Are you looking for that special piece of jewelry? Come check out Omesh Jewelry. With its newly owned location, Omesh is now able to offer better prices with excellent personal service. Coming from a generation of jewelers known for their exceptional skills, Omesh offers an array of one-of-a-kind jewelry, including religious pendants. With a new location, Omesh has invested in state-of-the-art laser equipment and CNC machines, so your jewelry will be manufactured on-site. Visit Omesh and his crew now at 6440 Finch Avenue in Toronto.
My dear viewers, we thank you so much for sending such great feedback on our health segment. Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon looks forward to joining you each week on Rudraaya. As customary, we'll now join him for one of his health topics.
Saram and welcome to Health Corner on Rudraaya. My name is Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon, and on today's episode, we will be talking about fever, what it means, and some important facts that you should know. The normal core body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. Fever is a temporary increase in your core body temperature, usually defined as a core temperature of 38 degrees Celsius or greater. Fever is a reaction of the body to something else going on. It is not a medical condition in itself. Most commonly, having a fever is a sign of the body fighting off an infection. The body's immune system actually works better at a slightly higher temperature. So when experiencing an infection, the body raises the core temperature above normal so that it can better fight off the infection. This is why fever exists when you have an infection. However, having a fever also causes other symptoms, and that makes you feel ill, such as muscle aches, general weakness, loss of appetite, headache, and mild dehydration. The negative effects of having a fever are why most people will take medication to reduce their core body temperature to the normal range. Fevers themselves are usually not dangerous, but can lead to some serious conditions if it becomes too high, especially above 41 degrees Celsius. This includes hallucinations, confusion, seizures, and dehydration. This is especially true in the elderly, where confusion and hallucinations can be common with a fever. A special consideration is infants less than 3 months of age, where having a fever of over 38 degrees is cause for evaluation by a physician and probably antibiotics. In addition, anyone who is immunocompromised, such as undergoing chemotherapy, should be evaluated if they experience a fever. There are many ways of taking your temperature, and most people do not realize that the temperature actually differs based on what method you use. This is why it's always important to record not just the temperature you measure, but the method that you used. The more accurate methods for children and adults are the axillary temperature, where the thermometer is held under the armpit, the oral temperature, where the thermometer is in the mouth, and the ear temperature, where the digital thermometer probe is placed in the ear. The most accurate method of measuring temperature in infants is the rectal temperature, since this actually gives a true core body temperature. The most inaccurate method is placing your hand on the person's skin or forehead. This is extremely unreliable and tells you nothing about the core temperature, just an estimation of what the skin temperature is. Also, the band thermometers that are placed on the person's forehead are also very inaccurate, since it does not tell you anything about the core body temperature. To treat a fever, the most effective medications are still acetaminophen, such as Tylenol, or ibuprofen, such as Advil or Motrin. These medications work in different ways to reduce the fever and are safe to actually have in the body at the same time. This is important to know, since if only using one type of medication, such as Tylenol, is not enough, you can also add Advil to reduce the fever on top of the Tylenol. It is important to remember, however, that Tylenol is given no more than every 4 hours, while Advil no more than every 8 hours between doses. You should also remember to dress in light clothing and avoid overbundling, since this can actually increase the core body temperature. Rest and drinking lots of fluids also helps with both the fever and its side effects. I hope this discussion on fever has been useful to you, since fever is such a very common symptom. Thank you for joining me on Health Corner, and I look forward to speaking with you again next week on Rudraaya.
Durham is where you will find experienced doctors and therapists serving the Durham region for over 10 years. Our friendly and highly trained treatment team diagnose and treat a wide variety of injuries and pain. We will manage your care with your family doctor and specialists and bill directly to your insurance company. We are conveniently located at 1031 Brock Road in Pickering. Flexible appointment hours are available. Please call us at 905-428-1266 to book an appointment. Are you looking for that special piece of jewelry? Come check out Omesh Jewelry. With its newly owned location, Omesh is now able to offer better prices with excellent personal service. Coming from a generation of jewelers known for their exceptional skills, Omesh offers an array of one-of-a-kind jewelry, including religious pendants. With a new location, Omesh has invested in state-of-the-art laser equipment and CNC machines, so your jewelry will be manufactured on-site. Visit Omesh and his crew now at 6440 Finch Avenue in Toronto.
My dear viewers, we all have a desire to leave or create a good legacy for our children. So let the way that you live your life be your legacy you leave behind for your children and loved ones. Let your life be your message. Remember, your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions becomes your habits become your values become your destiny. So until we meet again next week, have a blessed week. Namaste.
तेरी कृपा तेरो हनुमान जन परी कृपा तेरो हनुमान
हे जनपुर कृपा करो हनुमान, जनपुर कृपा करो हनुमान।
जन परी कृपा तेरो हनुमान जन परी कृपा तेरो हनुमान
हे राम वारे तुम रखवारे महावीर बलवान, जन पर महावीर बलवान। राम के द्वारे तुम रखवारे महावीर बलवान, जन पर
महावीर बलवान
संकट मोचन नाम तुम्हारो, संकट मोचन नाम तुम्हारो। धरत संत तेरो ध्यान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान, जन पर कृपा करो।
जन परी कृपा तेरो हनुमान जन परी कृपा तेरो हनुमान
That you indeed call us a servant, Sri Ram, the repository itself of all immense strength. That your name indeed is a destroyer of all afflictions, of all troubles. For those that shall go and meditate, those who will call your divine name, they become blessed in this entire world. Alpasuta Lalgutam Minagarpan
पर मुख में नागरपान
Alpasuta Lalgutam Minagarpan Janparam Minagarpan Lakshmana Murti Pari Dharti Par Diyo Sanjeevana An Jana Par Kripa Karu An Jana Par Kripa Karu